Hey everybody, I am Shashank and you are watching the Aishaki. So guys, in today's video, we are going to talk about the basic structure of the constitution. So let's get started. So in today's video, I am going to approach the basic structure doctrine in which we have two articles, Article 13 and Article 368 of the constitution. While the Article 13 serves as a protector of the fundamental right, while as the Article 368 holds the power to amend the constitution. Got confused, right? While the Article 13 serves as a protector of the fundamental right, while the Article 368 holds the power to amend the constitution. So, in that case, who is supreme? The Supreme Court is supreme or the Parliament is supreme? So in this video, we are going to find out who is supreme, the Parliament or the Supreme Court. So here we have our first case in this discussion is Shangri Prasad versus Union of India. First Constitutional Amendment Act was challenged in it. So as we all know, First Constitutional Amendment Act was also known for the abolition of zamindari system. So what happened in that case was some laws were made, and these laws were curtailing the right to property, and to protect these laws some articles were made and inserted in the constitution. The first one was the Article 31A and second one was Article 31B. So what happened after then was people started looking these articles as attack on their right to property. So the question arose, can be the fundamental right, the right to property, can be observed? Can the Parliament amend the fundamental rights? So the judgment followed that Article 13 Clause 2, which is a protector of the fundamental right, the word law in it only means law in an ordinary sense, which means law made exercising using legislative powers, not constituent authority. Therefore, the Article 368 holds the power to amend the constitution. So this is the second case of this discussion, Sajjan Singh versus the state of Rajasthan. So in this 17th Constitutional Amendment Act was challenged. Why? Because 368 Amendment Act of the Constitution was challenging the powers of the High Court. Now it's again became a debate. What can be amended, what cannot be amended, who is supreme, who is not supreme. In that case, they took a larger view of point and they said the words here, the amendment of the constitution means they can amend any part of the constitution, including the fundamental rights. Moving forward, it is also said in that case that Article 368 have no powers regarding amendment of fundamental rights. Still, High Court said that it's parliamentarian's choice. If they want such powers, they can do a suitable amendment and take these powers. So finally, in the case of Sajjan Singh, it was settled the whole of the constitution, including the fundamental right, can be amended. So moving towards our next case, Gulak Nath versus State of Punjab. Again in this case, the 17th Amendment Act was challenged and asked whether the power of Parliament to amend the fundamental right are unlimited or the limited. And also this is also specially because for the first time in history, 11 bench of judges were constituted. So in this case, all the previous things were reversed. The Supreme Court said that no, the power to amend the constitution, including the fundamental rights, are not limited. It is subjected to the limitation of judicial review. So this case is also special because until now, the Article 368 had an unlimited power. That is, even Article 13 could not stop Article 368. But in this case, all the places were reversed. The Article 368 were no more powerful than Article 13. The Supreme Court also went ahead and said that the Parliament has no special power to amend the fundamental right of the Constitution. So further discussing the Article 13 Clause 2, the word law in it includes the word amendment, and any amendment which violates the Article 13 fundamental law or the law here should be considered as void. After such this case, the Parliament came up with the 24th Amendment Act 1971, in which it amended Article 13 and Article 368, so it can empower the Parliament to amend the fundamental right, so that the Article 13 is itself not supreme than the Article 368. So this is our last and one of the most famous and the landmark judgment of the 1973, which is the Keshwanandan Bharti versus State of Kerala. In this, the Supreme Court said the Parliament has enough powers to amend any part of the constitution, including the fundamental right, but it should not touch the basic structure of the constitution. Hello everyone, I am Shashank. So in today's video, we have completed a topic, basic structure doctrine. So if you like this video, please make sure you subscribe and share the video also. And for more law content, and guys, you can also watch my other videos here, and guys, you can also subscribe here. Thanks for watching.